Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday, right? We're doing Tuesday? It's Tuesday. Um, if you were here earlier, maybe a few minutes ago, um, I am happy to be back on a working StreamYard because StreamYard wasn't working for a little bit yesterday. So I actually did my morning show on IGTV. So if you want to catch what happened over there on Monday, you just got to go to Instagram and watch it. Does that mean that I will always be on Instagram? No. The best viewing experience for this entire program will exist between YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Preferably YouTube, where I can hopefully build money and not have to start an OnlyFans page. Now, does that mean that I won't start an OnlyFans page? I will start an OnlyFans page. Will I get my body done so that I can make sure I get the most for what I'm doing money-wise? Absolutely. Do I need to get my body done? No. But in order to make a lot of money on OnlyFans and make sure that my ass shots are fire, I'll do that. Okay? I come from Detroit. We accept sex workers. If you didn't read the Instagram post, it's fine. There's no need for you to go do that. Today is definitely a weird day. I woke up in tears. I woke up crying, disheveled, and I was just going to do the show. I worked out this morning crying while working out. So that was a little interesting. I definitely got to do it again later when I'm feeling a little bit more stronger. But, one thing about the experience that I realized while crying and working out and grieving, I was just going to do this show with no beat, no makeup. I was just going to give you my raw face. And then as soon as I lit this candle for my mother's 70th birthday today, she was like, a voice screamed at me, like, if you don't get your butt in the bathroom and put on something. Like, it was like my mother was a stage mom. So like the stage mom, like, jumped into the room. So I didn't do a full beat, but I gave you enough to let you know that I tried. So thank you. I saw y'all were busy this weekend, and this week, arguing about a fictional cartoon movie and a fictional album made by a singer about a fictional cartoon movie who made a fictional album about the cartoon movie. I saw y'all piece that to death. That seemed like fun for everyone. I think I'm just going to go right into my lovely moment of gratitude. So get ready. We're going to go a little deep, but not too deep. Deep enough to where this is relatable for everyone. I know a lot of people this year who have lost a lot of loved ones. I have this year, due to what everybody knows is the situation outside the pandemic. I think that we have to have a normalized conversation around grieving and a gratitude for it. Hear me out. Death is a part of the whole situation that we're in. No one gets out of this life alive, right? We're all going to meet that next phase. Grieving is the horrible club that you join, especially when it comes to parents or loved ones, that no one can really explain. But it's a club that has a similar membership guideline. 1, you cry at random things, totally fine. 2, you might occasionally decide to treat your grieving with an exterior item, which usually doesn't go too well. Me, I remember when my mother passed away, I tried to become an alcoholic. And so for 3 days, I decided that the way to get into that was through Benihana plum wine. Did my friends stop me? No. But when I realized that wasn't making no sense, did my friends say why you did that? Of course. And I'm glad that they did that. Now, did I know that? I do know that there are better options of beverages for me to go down that path. Did I choose them? No. I thought that was it. Didn't make any sense. Why? Grieving. So grieving is its own nonsensical thing that everyone will eventually have to deal with. And what I love about the experience is that when you're able to connect with someone who gets their first whiff or their first hit of just not understanding how it feels good to be able to offer a voice and offer space for people that need it. It actually is part of a healing process. And grieving is a healing process. I don't think that we should walk away from talking about grieving, but I think when it comes to communities of colors, especially Black communities, we really try to like wash things away. And especially for Black men, you know, I want us to be way more open to being vulnerable. It's something that I worry that we walk more and more away from as we try to like just go through life. And grieving takes support. So it's okay to have therapy. It's good to have therapy. It's good to even arrange therapy for a situation that you know is going to end in transition, right? It could be someone that's battling cancer or someone that's battling a long-term terminal illness. And I just want us to normalize that more. Feeling ridiculous is part of grieving. There is no grieving is cool situation. Grieving is a part of the process. So I'll just end this to say that I'm very vulnerable. I'm grateful for the friends that allow me to be vulnerable. I'm grateful for the friends that don't treat me like the strong friend and don't check in on me and don't call me. And I don't want people to all of a sudden start appearing out of the woodwork. But, you know, some of the people that are always lending their voice have a lot of things that they have to work through daily that are very, very hard too. So if you have someone in your life that's grieving, especially now, I have a couple of friends that have lost their parents this year. And, you know, I just called them to tell them it's cool to feel crazy. If you feel crazy, that means you're grieving right. And I hope that for anyone who has a similar experience as I, or a similar experience in general, be that phone call to the friend that needs to know that they can feel ridiculous and it's totally fine. So that's my moment of gratitude. We have to accept that this life changes and that the way that we feel is fine, even though it might feel unreal. That means that you're doing it right. So I'm going to get to the next really important topic that we need to cover. I don't know why y'all thought I wasn't going to touch this situation, because it's, put on my reading glasses for this one. And these are my glasses. I'm blind as hell. So I said reading to sound intelligent, but I really meant I can't see. Y'all, so let me put my sis up. Let me give her the righteous. So y'all, what's funny about this situation is that she's not wrong. But here's what I want to challenge all of us with. Why do we put people on these fake pedestals? Like, I know some of the most koofied out, cowrie shelled people that do some of the most ridiculous things, right? And if you've worked with celebrities, you already know that, like, celebrities are you. Or should I say celebrities is niggas too, if you will. I don't understand where we thought that this situation isn't like a thing, but it's a thing with a lot of people. What's also amazing about this situation is that some of the people that I know that were called out don't give a damn about any of this. And I love them for it. But I will say that my sis here, right? She's not wrong. And it sucks that this is a item that is a public dragging, right? But I'll say this. None of these people are exempt. Like, just because your favorite rapper raps doesn't mean that he doesn't have 8 to 9 different women and has escaped to another country to pretend that they are another race. It doesn't mean that your favorite rapper isn't ridiculous and doesn't have an issue with women, considering that they're still going on what will almost be a month-long tirade on different forms of social media against someone on Twitter. Stop putting these, especially like boho people, on pedestals. Like, there's no reason for you to be shocked at any of this. These niggas is niggas. Celebrities is niggas too. Yes, Nicole. We are not perfect. Now, is it wrong? Yeah. Is sister affected by this? Has she dealt with a lot of trauma? Oh my gosh, yes. 100%. Is her trauma resolved? No. Not at all. Does she have a background of issues that relates to this trauma? Yes. However, y'all are the ones that thought that because they rap about poetry that they like are Christians or priests and like don't do anything. Like, y'all did that. I never did that. I worked in the music industry for a while, in and out. I left the music industry because I was just like, my Ori can't take it. Like, I don't, but you know, y'all, like, stop putting these people on pedestals. And a lot of your ideas of what to get caught up on will shift drastically. So I'm not going to go into the individual allegations because none of this affects me. I don't get no check right now from any of these people. Have I in the past? Yes. I care about my bank account and my power numbers. So every industry is trash. So advertisings are crazy. Music, cannabis is ridiculous. So don't put people on pedestals and we would be farther. But if you want to get into what Jaguar is saying, she kept her lives up. Sis is. But I'll say the one thing that did disappoint me is, you know, and this is me, I'm not everybody. If I had a team and we were all singers and some people in my team got sick with a chronic illness and we were all like making money at the time and that person might have had to back up or back out, there's no way I would have cut off their insurance. That's just not who I am. And you're speaking to someone that's been through battles with insurance for family members and things of that nature. I just wouldn't have done that. But again, like, stop putting people on pedestals. And a lot of this revelation wouldn't be so surprising. So I just want to kind of like help y'all help yourselves. Relax. Celebrities is niggas too. Let's get into this news, right? So first of all, I didn't know the tropical storm had such a sassy name, but Isaias has hit land. For what you're experiencing here in New York is a little bit of that mixed in with a little bit of what's hit landfall. It was a hurricane yesterday. Now it's a tropical storm. So I really hope that people are safe in Florida and across the coastline. Given climate change, which is our fault, we might have a way more drastic increase of this going on for the year, and mixed up with COVID, who knows? So just please, wear a mask, wear gloves, pretend that you give a darn about something, because I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be stuck with y'all going through this. I just don't want to deal. I just don't. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with all y'all on my nerves. I really don't. I don't feel like it. I really don't feel like it. But I really want to also get into this issue here, which connects to if y'all don't stop. So let's talk about it, because I feel like somebody needs to get a butt whooping with a switch. Y'all, a rave. I want to get into this. I'm going to take away all this stuff here. A rave, like y'all said COVID is over. I'm going to have a secret rave. Y'all, look at this. This is a secret rave. What's the secret? What's the secret behind the rave? The DJ's slapping though. The DJ's a slap. The DJ. This is a full out production. Wow. This music got loud real quick. Y'all. A rave? Y'all doing secret raves. It's not a secret. Look at how many people were at the rave. Then in LA, there was a party at a mansion, and a football player got shot. This happened. And it was black folks at that rave. You're right, Chris. Raves do suck. And I'm going to tell you something. Spiritually, y'all, we're going to be in this for a minute. I don't want to tell you when it's going to be over, because y'all going to think I sound crazy. We're going to be in this for a minute. And my close friends know we're going to be in this for a minute, because y'all just don't know how to act. We're going to be masked up and Purell down for years. So I know y'all want to say white people are crazy. When I go to 125th and Lenox, it looks like New Orleans Essence Fest every weekend. And I want to date guys, definitely. But if you walk up to me and you don't have a mask on, we're already not going to get along. I have a mask on. You walked up to me wearing no mask, or even worse, I hate this move. I got to find the mask that y'all, I got to find the move that y'all be doing that really makes me mad. I got to get my prop. I know y'all are like, this girl that got up in the middle of the cast. I want to talk about this move here. What is this? Really? Or this one? What are you doing? This isn't a bracelet. Is this a bracelet? This is not a bracelet. Another thing I hate. Is this an earring? Are we wearing this on our ears? Another thing. Yo, hot stank forehead. I wasted a mask to do this presentation, by the way. Yo, hot stinky forehead. You just put it right here. Or the classic, got to do it. So you done just let all of the shit from your little hot dirty neck, get here. And then you take it and you do it like your hot neck catching all of the stuff. Just, and you said here, like you said that. You. Y'all, like, y'all said that was the look. Y'all did that, okay? Whew. My blood pressure got up. I'm so annoyed. Let me get back to this segment. TikTok drama. So I know all y'all over 30 folks is now getting on TikTok doing dance routines with your kids or just doing dance routines with your grown-up asses looking stupid. Let me tell you something. I am a fun person. I do the fun things. I like to be fun. I dance. I twerk in my mirror every morning. I can do both cheeks. I can hit a Chinese split. I do it every morning just to make sure I still have it. No, for real. Like, that's something that I do. Am I going to put it on TikTok? No. I'm 38 fucking years old. Okay? But I get it. Y'all want to have fun. Let the kids have fun. So TikTok has a lot of security issues. Back in April, TikTok was caught through the Apple Store of taking people's like clipboard comments and like adding it to the app, which is definitely a security issue. But even bigger than this, you know, TikTok also has security issues with regards to like accessing data. And I just want to make sure everybody's very clear. Every app has an issue, right? Twitter has issues. Facebook has issues. I don't have Facebook app on my phone. I don't have Messenger on my phone. It's been there in the past, so they got something. So I'm not absolved from that. You know, every app that you utilize, even cookies that you accept on websites. Now, if you notice, there's way more cookie announcements as to what you're allowing access to on your web experience. It's all part of like gathering data to know how to target you and how to utilize this information to grow and do ads, right? So TikTok is one of those devices. You know, Steve Ballmer from Microsoft is definitely actually seriously in the running for buying it. Again, we talked about this last week, how Microsoft needs a win. Poor little Skype. We said, screw Skype. We going Zoom now. So I know Microsoft is like, we got to get a win up in here somehow because help us. But, you know, like, I personally don't think you should stop using TikTok. Am I going to get on TikTok? No. Will I share your TikToks? Absolutely. I love watching TikTok. I love seeing younger folks to have fun with it. I don't need to do a group routine with my girls on a trip. I'm okay. I'm not going to get Arlene and Chloe and Charlize and record a video of us dancing. I'm not going to do that. If you do that, I want to do it. But make sure you're good. Because if you can't dance and you put that out there, me and my girls are going to talk about you. That's what happens in the group chat. China debt. I just want to give a little highlight to this to help you understand a couple of like money moves. So I'll be very, very quick. So China, we owe China about $1.1 trillion. Japan owes $1.26 trillion to China. We're right underneath Japan. America, Japan. Japan, America. Okay? So, wow. And so a lot of this in these squabbles with your boy in charge. And, someone just asked, did I talk about this? Y'all, I'm going to go backwards and bring this up. For every Common and Jaguar Wright situation, there's a real life situation that you or not him, not this person, but you and your boys has done that's been worse and or same to Common and Jaguar Wright. I don't care about talking about this until more people that I know are calling out their friends for this type of shit right here. I don't care about what celebrities do. I want more people to call out their homies and to take accountability for their friends that do ish like this in real life. Talking about this does not change real life. It doesn't. It actually doesn't correlate because cancel culture isn't real. So before I even dive into anything regarding somebody else's business that I can't reach out to and touch, I want us to talk about why we do those things and we don't talk about it amongst ourselves. Just like today's my mama's birthday, today is Obama's birthday. I'm not shouting out Obama on my feed. Why? I've met Obama twice. Great guy. Amazing moment in my life. My mama. I know my mama. It's my mama's birthday. It's also my friend Lynn Pitts' birthday. I wished her happy birthday. I can't call Obama and wish him happy birthday. I'm not going to dedicate a post to Obama. Why? He's not Obama and I, we're not doing this. So whenever people want to be like, talk about celebrity stuff, I could do that. I know way more than what you would even like for me to know about a lot of your favorite celebrities. But I keep my mouth shut. Why? Because I don't care about celebrities. I care about people that I know. So unfortunately, that's the way I'm going to touch that situation. So with China debt, just to get back to that, there's a chance of your boy defaulting on the Chinese loan. There's also a big drive to bring pharmaceutical development to the US because so much of it is done overseas. So if you're looking at the next money move, and I'm really excited, next week I'm going to make space to have Jay Van Sharp on my show, start looking at these relations. Yes, it is problematic, but the way that people who make money think is they look at these things to figure out the next move. They don't look at these things to be worried about the existential crisis of the world. I know, Chris, you came for celebrity gossip. I'm sorry. I don't do celebrity gossip. I'll mention that it exists and I'll highlight some things, but that's not what I want to do. Celebrities, I don't know about that because I don't care. I'm not going to see them tomorrow unless I'm getting a check from a celebrity. I'm not going to bring it up. Michaela Cole's show, I May Destroy You, is amazing. I got a check from that. And it's amazing without that, but I would want to interview her, not anybody else. Oh, Chris, I know you're joking. I know you're joking. It's okay. I don't want you to feel singled out. I'm going to put that up there so you don't feel singled out. Okay. Biden's VP. Who knows? Biden got to choose somebody. He got to choose a black woman. I don't know how. I don't think he has a choice. I don't think he has an option. I think he has to choose a black woman here. If he doesn't, I don't know. But even bigger than I don't know is this. You guys want to hear how I really feel? No? This voter suppression is kind of crazy, right? So I don't know how this is going to look. The United States Postal Service is being massacred because there's been a drive from the Republicans before Trump to privatize mail. I don't know if my vote is going to make it to get counted because I'm not going to stand, and I already have been very mindful I'm doing absentee. And there's more of a push to decrease that. And for people that do not have health risks, if you can stand in line and vote, please do. I have to be mindful of my options. But please choose a black woman. Like, I know a lot of people are like, so-and-so's a cop. So-and-so ain't never done nothing. My man, Susan Rice would be great. Kamala would be amazing. Y'all, we got to get this guy out of office. These Republicans are already expecting RBG to not make it past a certain point, and they're talking about them making the next pick. So look, like, hey, I don't know. I'm getting ready for another 4 years of some mess. So that's what I'm doing. I'll tell you that much. Let me get to unpopular opinion. Y'all are going to hate me for this. I can't wait to see what Chris says about this. So, y'all, I hate to say it, but I don't know if we should be telling the next generation of, well, Chris, you know why that is. You know why you can't put 3 sentences together. We'll cover that on my next program. My friend Chloe Hilliard was online yesterday. She was having a to live moment where she had to literally fight for her opinions. And I don't know if anyone saw my replies to these tweets. Our college students, you can share this with your kid that's getting ready to go to school. College students, look, y'all need to get a trade. I can't believe I am saying this, but if you are not going to college to learn something that requires like additional certification or an additional certificate or engineering, I just don't know if I'd be walking out of here with no liberal arts degrees. And I know y'all are like, oh my God, like I have a liberal arts degree. I went to school for engineering. I switched over to College of LS&A. Do I have regrets in this current moment of my life? Yeah, I do. Because if I would have stayed in engineering, so many things would have been different. I would have made a lot of money coming out of college. I would be more than likely, definitely in a different financial bracket. And throughout high school, I was always into computer science. I always had a computer. I was always doing like certain stuff. I was always like building things even in college and learning different tech. Like that was my thing. And it's still my thing now. And I taught myself how to code and all that. But like these next 4 years are going to be based upon trades, computer sciences, and we're in an economic depression. So as these numbers get worse in terms of the pandemic and lack of control, the economy will still be in and out of a flux. And the economy is being padded in a lot of different ways. And Chris, whoa, y'all, this white man. Okay, I'm going to read what Chris said. Overeducated, underskilled is the main reason these kids are depressed. Whoo! This shit doesn't happen overseas. We got American kids going to debt to get in touch with their emotions. There are some people on here, y'all. Chris is in advertising, okay? My brother Chris, like we both are creative and want to do creative things, but like please, to the class of 2024, get a trade, go into electrical, become an electrician, go to community college for 2 years and get an electrician apprenticeship or an ironwork or something, or carpentry or something. Like get plumbing. Y'all, don't come out of here with these artsy fartsy degrees. It's not, I'm telling you, everybody who was saying go learn something has an artsy fartsy degree. All my friends that are kind of like, damn, go do this. We all have artsy fartsy degrees. And we sitting here like, is my job going to be around next month? This is real. Everyone I know that is plumbing or welding or farming is okay. Y'all, restructure this. Like, go blue, Wolverines, hail to the victors, all of that. If I could do it over again, I would have stayed my butt in engineering school. And I would have just got a tutor and fought my way through chemistry and not And I just would have made the investment in that. If I could do it all over again, I would have just done that completely. Like everybody here who was saying something has an artsy fartsy degree. And we are telling you as adults in the room, go to school to learn something that is going to require, like if you're going to be a doctor, cool. If you're going to be a lawyer, you're probably going to get burned out. Same thing with doctors, but okay. If you're going to go into property law, go into real estate law, don't go in that law and order life is really draining. I don't think you want to do that. Trust me. If like y'all like get a trade, if you want to get an MBA, cool. Get a computer science degree on the back of that. Put that together. Y'all like the comments are a fluttering. These artsy fartsy, these journalism degrees, no. Do it on the side. Do it on the side. Do it on the side. Please. We are screaming. Don't be us. Don't do it. And if you're going to end up going to college and doing Zoom classes, oh no, you're not paying tuition to go on Zoom University. You better unenroll, defer 2 more years, go to trade school, get a trade under that belt, and rock. I would be, first of all, these hackers need to hack Sally Mae. They done done everything else but hack Sally Mae. I'm just putting that up there. That's my tirade about that. I don't want people to get mad and say, you're telling people that they shouldn't go to college. I didn't say that. I said, get a trade. You can do both. I do suggest though, saving your money and doing a 2-year program while going to trades. Get a trade, man. Like, save yourself. Don't be us. Now it's time for Reading Corner. I'm going to do this in a minute because I got to close out. I'm over my 30-minute time. This book is called The Acid Alkaline Balance Diet. This book is really, really good. It's a food combination book that talks about like what it means to deal with food and removing wastes that are negatively charged, that have acidic particles. So like we're talking about having a better way to handle arthritis, lung issues, insomnia, kidney disease, and trying to improve our pH factor when it comes to degenerative diseases. I have followed this book for a minute. I even went the Sebi way for a little bit. This book is really, 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 really awesome. And I really, really hope that people will take this book and look at it. It's an older book. You can get it used. I mean, for example, it even breaks down like the suggestions of vitamins that you need for mental support. It breaks down things that you need for kidney stones. I'm going to read one passage here that talks about hypothyroidism. For example, suggestions for maintenance of normal thyroid function. If your temperature is subnormal, check for food allergies and incompatibilities, which is covered in this book. The most effective thyroid medication is an active form of thyroxine T3. In fact, many experiments show that medication that contains only T4 is dangerous. So you should always research the medication that you have. It also recommends taking vitamin E, vitamin A, a mineral complex in the form of essential for the conversion of tyrosine and amino acid for the conversion of T4 to T3 in the liver. It talks about the importance of coconut oil, the importance of raw eggs, but only raw eggs laid by hens, fed organically grown grain, which promotes thyroid and progesterone function and protects the body and the fat from degenerating. So this is a really awesome book. It goes into suggestions for weight loss. It goes into intestinal issues. And y'all know, got Crohn's. It goes into gallstones. It goes into colitis. It goes into anxiety, which is connected to the intestines. All of that. It goes into intestinal disorders. It goes into suggestions for that, which for me has been Agamix, which is really hard to find, but I have a hold of that. SAMe, melatonin. Melatonin can grow within your body and like change over time in terms of like how your body really accesses it. And melatonin can also wear off. So like there's different levels of melatonin that you can get. Capricolic acid, garlic. I love garlic. Garlic is really key for inflammation. And I take garlic drops as well. Castor oil packs for the lower abdomen. Ice pack, slippery elm tea, vitamin E, acupuncture. But like this is a really, 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 really good book. So if you are looking into doing items that are based off of this, I suggest getting this as a starter. There are enhanced books that you can read, but for anyone who wants to take more control of their health, go with this. And now we come to the end of the program. I would encourage you to watch my friend Chloe Hilliard tonight for Chloe Across America. She is actually going to have a skilled laborer on talking about, and someone from college going into the issue that I brought up earlier, which was about college and the need for a trade and the money that you make and all of that, and just like saving yourself from debt and killing yourself because you're poor, because you wanted to be artsy. Now you can be artsy. There are amazing photographers making money. Shout out to all my friends and acquaintances and people that I know that worked on Beyonce's Black is King. But them compared to people that I know that ain't, it's like few of them, a lot of them. Few of them, a lot of them. Now everybody, it's almost like the NBA. Yeah, old boy can ball, but he did not get drafted. Yeah, old boy can run and he's a big guy, but he's bad with coordination when it comes to the NFL. And that's why he's on the bench. Okay? So thank you all for joining. Thank you for sticking around. I do accept donations via Venmo. Thank you for allowing me to talk about grieving and celebrating my mother's 70th birthday. And I want you all to be safe and tell your friends about this show. I'll be back tomorrow with a special guest, Lydia, who will be speaking about sex toys and things of that nature. It'll be interesting. She needs to educate me because I don't believe in sex toys. That's another conversation for later. Bye.